My name is Jody Bunting and welcome to a Fat Factor Kent update with our star Martin over here. Now Martin, you've just had a little bit of EFT, which is Emotional Freedom Technique. What are your thoughts?
I suppose when I got up, first of all, because it was rather sprung on me, I was open to what was going to happen. In the past, I've always been a little bit sceptical of things like this and hypnosis, but I've never tried them. And so tonight was the first time I actually went for it, if you like, and accepted everything that was going on. And if I'm perfectly honest, it's a strange feeling, because in my case, my problem is body image, and it's usually if I'm swimming, beach, something like that, and somebody makes a remark, then the fault is mine. Somebody would make a remark, and if I just kept quiet, they would walk away. But I always tend to react to them, and it ends up just getting silly in arguments, and in the past it has happened. It goes even further, but hence, for a long time, I just don't go swimming or go to the beach. And so it was a strange feeling, because unless I'm in that situation, I wouldn't actually get angry. But at the end of the session, I've got to be honest, I did feel somehow easier in my own mind that possibly it wouldn't happen. Whereas if you'd asked me yesterday, I would say, oh no, if I go down the beach or whatever, then I'm going to end up getting into a silly situation. So yes, positive in that sense, Jody, yes, definitely.
So Martin, a skeptic would say that this is just positive thinking. Would you agree with that, or do you think it is the underlying issue, the deeper unconscious?
That I don't know, because that's what I've always been sceptical about. As I say, I've never, until tonight, actually allowed myself to do it and go with it 100%, which is what I've done tonight. And there is a definite difference deep down there somewhere. Whether it will work in practice is another matter, but as I said, if you'd asked me the same question yesterday, then I would have said, oh, definitely there'll be aggravation. But why is a different matter. Whether or not it is simply positive thinking, or whether there's something going on in there that we just don't understand, I don't know. But whatever the reason, it's all for the good. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. Thank you, Martin. We'll have an update with you on your emotional freedom after you've had your hour-long session, and obviously let me know next time you get stared at or something and your emotions affected with that.
Go on, call me a mountain.
Just Okay, just before I let you go to your exercise class, just tell our Fat Factor viewers, how much weight have you lost in the last 4 weeks?
I was trying to tot it up this evening, and I hadn't totted it up, and I've just heard that it's almost, I don't know the exact poundage, because I work in English and not kilograms, but apparently it's almost 2 stone, so I'm blown away with that, Jody.
Excellent.
You know, I'm going to snog you and Natasha when we finish, I tell you that.
Now Martin, has it been easy or has it been hard work the last 4 weeks?
I'd like to say it had been hard work, but funnily enough, I have found it very easy. I think the main reason for that, and everybody will be different, in my case I think it's the support that not only do you get from home, in my case from the wife and the kids, but very much so Natasha, yourself, the personal trainers, everything I think is so different about Fat Factor courses than anything else you do. The whole gambit, the whole thing is just so different. So there's not just one thing, it's not the diet, it's not the exercise, it's those, plus the people around you, plus the real professional guys. I'm telling you, if you're not in Fat Factor and you're watching this and you're a pound overweight, get down here, because it'll be gone just by talking to Jodie and Natasha. It will be.
Thank you very much, Martin. Let's just talk about food a moment. Out of the metabolic typing diet, which is obviously all back to basics, what is your favourite sort of food that you're really enjoying at the moment?
Actually, it's the red meat, but I can't have that more than twice a week, in effect, because I'm on a protein-based diet. So mine is 3 parts protein and 1 part carbs in a meal. So to be quite honest, it is the bit of steak that I have once or twice a week. Until last week, I've actually lost quite a bit this week. Last week was quite low in terms of kilograms, but I only found out last week in conversation with Natasha that I'm actually not eating enough meat. So my quite a small steak, small snake, no pun intended, but my small steak is now actually twice the size it was. So, you know, I'm in heaven when it comes to a diet. I've never had a diet like it. You know, it's amazing. It really is.
Absolutely. Now, get your crystal ball out. Okay, I want you to predict how much you're going to lose in the final 2 weeks of the Fat Factor.
Septic peg looks into a ball. I'll tell you something, I like now, having got so close, I think it's about 4 or 5 kilograms I've got to lose the equivalent of 2 stone. I like to think I could do it, but I think that's going to be a really hard push. It doesn't sound a lot compared to what I have lost, but because it does slow down. So it'll take hard work. That would be a nice goal, but if I stop now, Jodie, I'm not going to, but if I stop now, I'd be happy, mate. I really would. So 2 stone would be nice, but somehow I don't think I'm quite going to crack it. So whatever I do now is a bonus. Really.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Martin. We'll let you go and exercise. We look forward to further updates at fatfactor.co.uk.